Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
The keyhole of your door, and you hear like a... As you open the door in front of you, you see your empty dark room with nothing in it apart from you. You head to bed, contemplate, and take your long rest. 6 hours of sleep. You'll be up slightly later than the others, probably, because it's 10 a.m. then. But that's how it is.
Do you
Slightly
think?
out of character, but this was so freaking great and intense. And I saw the Red Sea just like crunching in his seat. Am I doing the right thing? Oh my god!
So difficult.
Oh, it was so good.
That was brilliant.
Holy fuck. That was more intense than all the battles so far.
Well,
That's
social
a round
encounter.
of applause to Jax.
Yeah, Jax, well done, man.
Fucking hell, great job.
I enjoyed it as well.
You sick bastard.
Interesting, though. Interesting. I did not expect that, and you saved your ass there. You were dead, literally.
Yeah, I could tell it was game over, so I got to do something.
Had to do what you had to do.
But the dice spoke. Although you have not unlocked your archetype, you're still alive, which is something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Since you're not the only one, don't feel bad about it, right?
Whew.
After that, you just black out. You awaken on several occasions, like panic and nightmares, but you get your good night's rest. So you now can level up your Tamron. Do you do the HP stuff real quick? The guy had some playtime now. Feel free to run the character mentor in Roll20 while we continue with our other 4 players who hopefully still enjoyed this. For it's your
Definitely.
turn at some point.
It was beautiful.
That was crazy.
Alrighty then. So, not sure if I remember correctly, but you all head to bed rather early, so I expect you to get up fairly early as well. Usually, although to recover, right, you might want to sleep in a little bit. Actually,
Yeah.
since you have the time to do like an extended long rest, right? Just fill up all your hit die pool, right? Because you can sleep longer and therefore
Okay.
regain them if you want. It's not
Cool.
too much now. Just consider there's a quick reset as you all take like 10 to 12 hours of deep sleep.
Okay, so we got 3 hit dice now going.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So as you all slowly come to consciousness, somewhere in the middle of the morning, around 10 or 10ish, 9, 10ish, 9 a.m., 10ish, somewhere there, all of you slowly come to consciousness. Rub your eyes and think about what has transpired in the past days. Contemplating and wondering. Although you feel strong, you have gained some new abilities, you have battle-proofed yourself. You feel well. Zraythas, especially you, feel a new surge of power unlocked within you. As you now have access to a 2nd level magic as well as meta magic. You, Rune, with girl in your arms, slowly get up, look around. She's still sleeping. You feel like you don't want to wake her, do you?
Don't wake her.
Do you want to leave a romantic note or something like that?
If he can slip out of bed, he will do so, and maybe take a few minutes to write a little note. Yes. And leave it on the bed.
Alrighty. You then head down to the breakfast buffet, where you see some people like the early birds just finishing up, and the usual customer just coming in, having some breakfast. Few minutes go by, as you see Rurik join you, Zraythas as well. Last but not least, Blath. You come down, share a table, and suit yourself with food, whatever you want. You have not Emmy, but a guy, a waiter today, who is bold, fairly thin and dexterous. He looks, is wearing a shirt with a vest on top, similar to Durnan, crumpled up. But he's not as muscular, but more dexterous than him. He is bald, but has a little mustache that actually goes down into like a goatee. As he kind of serves you, and there you go, gentlemen. That's your ale. I hope you don't require anything else. Otherwise, now's the time to speak up.
Wait, am I dining alone or?
No, you're
Breaking
all at the
time.
table now.
Yeah.
You are sitting at the table, and this waiter just provided some beverages, some ale for our good friend Rurik, and whatever you desire. So, need anything else? Otherwise,
A porridge
Have
for
at it.
me, please.
a porridge, yes. You can find it at the buffet, and she explains. So, like food-wise, it appears to be everything is there, unless you wanted like to have like a special
Bless
thing.
you, good man.
You're very welcome.
I
I've
have
heard.
2 more of these.
I've heard that you guys are well-paying customers, so it is only my duty to serve you well. 2 more ale? I'll make that a pitcher. I've heard you're very thirsty, Mr. Dwarf.
Many thanks.
Anything else for the others?
Do you want also something to drink?
I'm shaken from my recent experience, and
You're
just
not
as
down
the
there yet. You're the
I'm
only
not down
one
yet.
who's-
Okay, I was
You
gonna say.
need to sleep a little bit. Yeah. Alrighty, so a pitcher for the dwarf shall be done. He kind of takes like a bow. You get like some gay vibes from him, so to say. He's like very somewhat feminine in his like natural body movement. You're not sure about it, but he kind of leaves and he comes back in a few minutes or so. It appears as he disappears towards the kitchen. You all grab some food, some porridge, whatever you like, really, and are eating and enjoying the food. That's some good fucking food, especially after
You
the
could-
past few days.
You could say Rune is wolfing it down.
You love it.
Yes, I do.
All right, feel free to play out the scene a little, maybe.
Yeah, once he has some porridge and starts just shoving spoon after spoonful into his mouth, he's looking at Blath over the table and says, once Tamron is down, we're gonna split the stuff you found, right?
Of course. I might have reacted the wrong way. Down there.
I was also not in the right place. I'm sorry about aiming my weapon at you. It was a tense moment, a tense day. And I was hurting very badly. And then you...
I understand. It's all in brotherly love, and I will share with my brothers.
Indeed. Let's forget this little misstep on both our sides and
throw some
think
dice.
about the things we've went through. And we throw some dice, fucking yeah.
Gambling this early?
It's never too early to gamble. Never.
What is that? What is wrong about gambling?
How about we throw our shares in as our bets?
Well,
I'm
first
feeling
we would
lucky.
need to have to know what the shares are for that.
Well, okay, I've done the math. So, I
Laugh.
got after spending or after giving the dung sweepers some payment, I feel like that's fair from the shit we
Definitely.
found.
Saved our lives.
So it's 9 gold, 82 silver, 250 copper. Which I think I've done the math correctly. Divide by 5. That's 1.8 gold, 16.4 silver, and 90 copper. Fucking.
So as you shove away the empty plates and mugs in the middle of the table, there's like a little treasure hoard that gets counted and separated into different parts. Which draws some attention from the other patrons, but nothing out of the ordinary around here, apparently.
Yeah. Typing it out so we can actually take it down.
Yeah.
That's notes.
I'm exhausted by not playing for an hour. Just listening to
Wow.
that fucking.
Yeah.
That was so
So
intense.
that's the total, right?
Yep. We had 16 gold, but I gave away 7 to the
Yeah.
dwarf.
9 divided by 5, so 1 gold, 8 silver. I need to write that down.
We don't
somewhere.
have to do that during the session. Let's just see.
Okay.
Say
cool.
that
Yeah,
I got
okay,
it noted
so,
down.
separated and
You know what?
noted.
Sure, why not? Let's play.
I look at Rurik. You in?
I'm in.
Zraythas.
No need to ask me twice.
Oh hell yeah.
And let's get the dice
Can I,
out.
can I appear at the edge of the table?
Let's say
Yes.
after like food is finished and you come down as they just kind of with like a bad head and like morning haircut, kind of like shoot. You look around and see them at the table, like a pile of coins being counted. That's where you enter the scene, Tamron.
Tamron, just in time.
In time for what?
What, get some food and
I
drink,
just
Chef
kind of
Gimlin?
palm my dice. Like,
So, quite uncharacteristically, the experience that Tamron has recently gone through has made him, for the moment, very conscious that life is precious and you should have fun whilst you can, as opposed to staying sober for the job. So, all right, count me in. How many drinks do we need on the table, boys? They're on me.
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm looking towards my dwarven friend.
More than
Me
you
too.
can carry.
my,
8.
my share of the hoard's my wager. And then I
Okay.
turn to the bar and start getting the drinks.
So, guess that means whoever wins stands to get the whole.
let's
So
roll.
what we doing? We're throwing 2 dices, and the highest count wins.
We are throwing 3 dices,
You return with the L, Tamron.
and then you try to
Leave
get as
a-
close as possible to 21 with... each of us takes then a turn to roll another die. Basically a blackjack
Well-
with dice.
I drop all the ale in one part of the table out of the way
The
of
coin
the dice.
makes like a little boom hop as
Yeah.
all the beverages hit the ground.
Take as you please, friends. And then I grab one of mine and already begin.
I got one.
Well, thank you, Tamron. And Rurik is like sitting there and not knowing, should he drink from the pitcher, should he drink from the yellow that you got from
Both.
Tamron? He's just grabbing
Uh,
both and
Both of you guys
The
who
bartender
are
comes over with one of those
drinking,
hats with 2 straws.
you guys who are drinking, make a Constitution saving throw against the alcohol, please.
Roger down.
Good thing I'm not drinking.
I'm getting wasted.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Uh,
But
Rurik
Rurik-
has advantage.
Rurik has advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, my bad.
Because
Damn.
those are poisons, so... Oh,
Where
it's
are
the
the
same
where are
thing.
the rolls? And you actually being like very. Give me more ale for the
Good to
first
go.
time. I'm somewhat feeling at least slightly intoxicated at the start of the day. As you've been a little bit too thirsty recently. So you are at the moment on the green, like you're walking the line between poisoned and unpoisoned, right? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of slow down a little. No, thank you. I don't need any water.
Your turn, dwarf.
Yeah, roll 3 dice.
Aye.
Okay. Dice are all over the place, starting with 14, 12, 12, 9, and 8.
Yeah.
So, in the same order, Blath.
This is promising.
You fucking kidding me? Okay.
Blath is
getting
at
a
15.
This is not bad.
Actually, that's pretty good, because if you get a 6, you
Yeah.
are safe.
I can't overshoot.
Ooh, I went up to 18
go.
straight away.
The lizard next. 3, 15.
15,
Interesting.
okay. Same as Blath.
Tamron.
Tamron from 9 to... Oh, just 1.
Right. Just 1d6
sorry.
to add on top of that.
Like, we're adding a card, basically.
Gotcha.
11.
11.
And the dwarf, 13.
Alrighty, so from
That's
top
me
from
again.
bottom, again if you wanna.
Blath is fucking enjoying
Ooh,
it.
wow,
Yeah.
21. He's safe.
Damn.
Yo.
Okay, I
Wait,
need...
has the one is the 21 the limit?
21 is the limit. He is like safe. Now, if of course, if anyone else manages to get a 21, they are splitting the pot,
Ah,
of course.
gotcha. Sure.
But
Alrighty.
we'll see. I try my luck. Oh, I'm at
20.
What am I?
20. You had 18 before. Yeah.
Okay.
Zraythas,
19.
19. I'm doing a Rurik move, like taking a big
Tamron
swig
with
and
14,
leaning back
yeah.
laughing.
Rurik 16 now, I guess.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Blath doesn't need to roll anymore, so...
Unless
has
he wants to.
Yeah, but he would lose automatically in that instance.
You can certainly try.
Okay,
I
I
have
have a 1 in a
Roll
6
the nat
chance, and
20
I
on a
mean...
D6, you're fine.
I have a 1 in a 6 chance. What do I have to lose? If I don't play, I lose. So let's see. Maybe I get a 1. No, I get a 6.
Yep.
I'm out.
I'm at it.
Okay. Tamron, wow, you're making baby steps here.
Whoa.
It's pretty cautious, this boy.
He's just throwing out all his lower dice.
I'm out.
That's it.
Okay, so it's just Tamron who has still a chance, I think, right?
You me, rogue. Let's see your sleight of hand.
Where are you, Tamron?
I left up my drink.
By the way, you can fetch the dice as well if you want, Tamron, with a sleight of hand check if you want to play unfair.
I'm paying attention here.
No, it's okay. I'm too busy like loving the fact that I'm not dead. So I'm like, to good friends.
To you, Tamron.
Wait, so that's 4, 6, 7, 9 plus. What was the first roll? 9. So you had 18
9.
now.
Eight.
Yeah, you
18.
can still
Alright.
roll again
And
and
we'll
get a
go.
3.
Roll
You need
with
a
baby
3 to
steps?
beat him.
This
Or
epic music.
Get ready for
God.
the poggers in chat.
You can still keep going. You can still keep going. Yeah, it's a 19 now. You need a 2 now. Or 2 more ones. I don't know how you manage.
Making it really close.
Make
Yeah.
it 2 more ones.
Blath takes the pot. Blath
And
takes
that's all
the
of the.
pot.
Right. Blath is like very happy. I told you it's mine all along.
Sorry,
Well
brothers.
played, brother.
Sorry, brothers.
It's
Can I
all
go
fine,
another
but
round?
now you earned
At
it.
that very moment, you see an individual approach that all of you know already. It is no one else but Volo, the little pompous, small
Hey.
with his minstrel hat on, as well as a ledger in his hand, his mustache. He watches over the young. As I see you, greets and walks up to your table.
Film is coming.
I
You have to
wish.
join the game.
Morning, gentlemen.
How
Hello.
Looking to play a game of dice, I see. Well. Congratulations, my dear Blath, on all that money. Well, I
Speaking
just
of,
yes. That's
I
what
sense
I
there's
was
more to come.
referring to. First things first, I shall give you these little pouches, and he puts out 6 little coin pouches on the table. Well, from your friend Rune, he handed them to me and told me I was supposed to hand them to you as I catched him earlier today. There you go. Tosses one to each and every one of you.
I open it.
Concerning my, in each of these pouches is 3 platinum pieces.
That's good.
Concerning the 100 gold I owe each and every one of you, I shall be honest with you. My liquidity is somewhat limited at the moment.
Is what?
But don't you worry. Let me finish. I've got something else that I can substitute, which is worth at least 10 times the value. Okay?
The rings on your fingers.
Your fingers.
He grabs to this back and is holding somewhat of a map case, it seems like.
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to sell us on a treasure map here?
Listen, I confess that I've but few coins to spare at the moment. But never let it be said that Volor reneges on a promise. This is way more valuable. And he opens that little tube with a document. This is the deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. Obviously, we will need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership, but I will arrange a meeting with one of you, or all of you, as you desire, within the next few days. But it is an estate in the North Ward, where usually the noble folks like me dwell. I bought it for my new book, so to say, as research object.
What?
That's why I
Is
got
there-
it cheap.
What is this book about?
Volo's Guide to Spirits and Ghosts.
You're trying to reward us with a haunted house.
Estate. It's a luxury house, 4-story tall, with several bedrooms, as well as a tavern.
And in what state is it, since it's haunted?
Well abandoned, and you would probably have to put some money into it to get it up and running. But still, it is worth much more than 500 gold pieces, I can assure you. I bought it for 5 times that.
Again, is this worth his fingers? I think it's worth his fingers, gentlemen.
Fingers and
Tamron,
toes.
So tell me about the ghosts that you were writing about. What,
Well, right
what
here,
do we
right
expect
now,
there?
it would be like a presentation over hours, obviously.
But what should we expect if we get there? Is it falling apart? Does it just need some paint?
Listen, get yourself up and ready. Calm down, first of all, Mr. Dwarf. Get your axe away from me, thank you. Well, also, we can
Don't
take a
tell
look.
him what to do.
You don't have to decide yet. It is just an offer from my part. Otherwise, I can pay you. Probably, I would have to lend me some money, but I can still get you the gold if you want. But this is a house, and I will offer it as a reward
All right, let's
instead of the.
go and take a look.
I'm not sure about payment, but this deed seems like something I'd gamble for.
Laugh. You
In-
seriously
in-
have some
In
issues.
the
Some
out of
unresolved
the
issues.
cup of my mug, I say, "There's not much you wouldn't gamble for." Carry on.
Yeah.
All right, I suggest you all get ready, up and running, and then we head to the Northwood and take a look at it. And
Before
you
we
can-
go, are the
Yes.
ghosts hostile? Should we get prepared? Get some holy water or something?
I only Oh no, I'm sorry. No need to. Like, I've only been there but once and checked it out. And it appears to be a poltergeist. Very, not a very nasty thing. It is not after killing stuff.
I want to roll
But this-
Arcana on that because I don't trust him right now.
Make an Arcana check, sure.
I'll join him on that.
We get there and it's Peeves from Harry
Ooh.
Potter just fucking about in the
22.
house.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, Rurik, you go ahead as well. 14. All right. So Rurik, you know that a ghost specifically can be a very nasty undead creature that possibly possesses humans, individuals, takes control of them to do their bidding. A terrible thing, really. They tend to stick around after their life because they have some unresolved things to do on Earth. So, right. You, Rune, see that this is more or less can't be a ghost from what he tells you. A poltergeist seems to be somewhat vague of a description, but from Volo describes, aka it not necessarily harming people, but rather trying to scare them away. This is not a ghost. AKA this should not be able to possess anybody and shouldn't be
I grin
big of
at
a
him.
threat. You've countered
Yeah.
those.
I grin at him as he describes it and says, well, sorry to bring the bringer of bad news, but you've been duped. That's no ghost. That's not what you're describing.
Is it not? Well, then that's better, isn't it? I mean, I know
Better for
both
us,
offenders.
but you got duped. You wanted
Obviously,
to research
you,
ghosts.
fellow gentlemen, especially you, northern ones. You are courageous, and you would not step away from a supposedly haunted estate.
Well, you know, if we decide to grab that estate,
I'm not a no. I'm taller than you, Rurik. Fuck you.
Pick the axe back up. Pick the axe back up.
Oh, gentlemen, let's keep this civil.
Yeah, let's keep this civil, man.
What were you about to say, Rurik? I'm sorry.
if we grab that estate, can you and your oh so fancy contacts help us put that back in shape so it is actually worth what you are selling us? And not us pay any servants to put that house back together. I don't care if you have to take loans or whatnot, but make your promise a fulfilled promise. So either you give us a working estate or some proper money, or you gotta meet my ex.
Again, still.
Make an intimidation check.
The axe, the axe, the axe.
I hope you're charismatic.
Of course he is.
buddy.
No, I've got -1 on intimidation.
It's like, he's not gonna do anything anyways.
But it's worth trying.
Sir Rurik, I hope I don't have to remind you that I'm a very popular individual around here. It would be
Get involved.
a rather stupid thing to, draw an axe on me. Nonetheless, if you, as mentioned, wish to be paid out in gold, I shall do so.
How about we
will
take
not
a look?
You will not get an ownership of that estate then. If that's what
I
you
am-
want.
I
that's-
am all for checking it out before we make a decision here.
That's
As
what
you
I was.
say, Rune.
So that's it. I'll
Alright.
be back in about an hour to grab you. See that you're ready. All right. Fine by everybody.
Fine.
Well done.
Yeah.
Get
We'll get
ready.
there.
He kind of takes somewhat of a nod, almost a bow, really. Gets the deed back in the tube, and is going to the counter, starting to talk to Durnan. It seems like Durnan, for whom I have not provided a picture yet, as well.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello there.
And they have like a chatter. You see Durnan, grim as he is, as he spots Bolo, his face opens up a little bit. You almost see some a smile on his face. They seem to chat as you head back to your roots. Changing clothes slowly but surely.
Changing
Getting ready.
armor because I don't
As
trust
we-
Volo.
And as we cut to black, we're gonna head into our little break, because it's been over 1.5 hours already.
Oh,
Wow, that passed away far quickly.
fuck me, that was
Well, it
intense.
took us about an hour to get Tamron's
Yeah.
story arc.